Sup guys, my name is Sheldon and I'm a kid from SA, Port Elizabeth to be specific, and that's relevant because that's where the Omotoso trial is happening. I'm quite glad that I can talk about something meaningful to me on my channel, so stay tuned for that. Also, if you are looking for more content about the actual Omotoso trial and what's been going on over there, well, that's not what I'm going to be giving you. I'm going to give you my reaction and perspective to that and what the media and the world is seeing is a man of God. So stay tuned for this video.
Wait, what?
What's up, fellow Zam Jammers, and a warm welcome to everybody else who isn't subscribed. And a warm welcome to everybody who is not subscribed and notified to this channel. In this video, I'm going to be sharing a bit of a personal story in terms of what I believe it is to be a man of God, and just in terms of the Omotoso trial, how people are still calling Omotoso a man of God, and just the fact that this is in Port Elizabeth and what the people on my streets are buying into and believing. I believe I need to say something about that because social media is what it is, but you can use it for what you want to and as a tool for good. So my aim in this video is to share a bit about where I've come from and what I believe is a man of God. And yes, earlier this year I was called a man of God. So let's talk about it. I mean, I'm a chairperson at University of United Christians at NMU. How is this relevant? Well, because the whole thing of being a man of God, I believe, starts with being open to your community, being honest. I'm not sure if you know, but being a Christian starts with, well, some could argue, but a big part of your Christian walk is having a baptism, which is in some big way a communication, showing everyone else in the community your statement, like, I believe in this and this is what I want to do, this is where my heart is at, and yes, you're getting born again and all of that, but we're not going to talk about that way too much now. So it's an expression and you're honest, it's to your community. Now, being a man of God, it doesn't stop there, or being anyone of God, but I'm talking specifically as a man about and to men of God. If you're not a man, by the way, feel free to continue watching this video. By the way, guys, drop a like because I never say that in my videos, but it really helps. So drop a like, please. Yes, going on. Now, we're talking about what it means to be a man of God. I've recently been planning to make a video about what it means to be a man in South Africa. And then this thing pops up. Like, it's so relevant because there's this movement called womb stewardship headed up by Pinky Nakani Nula, and she's a doctor. I interviewed her on this channel about 2 weeks ago. You should go and look at that. Wow, it's moving stuff. They've recently released an album called Breakthrough, but the point is the mentality or the principles, the values that they're promoting are valuing women and abstinence, which is, I believe, very strongly going against what this Omotoso trial is about. Now, the launch and the whole event of womb stewardship was launched like last week, and the video, I've still got the footage and I'm editing it, and it's going to be a part of what I believe it means to be a man, and maybe what it means to be a man of God, but I want it to be more applicable to everyone in terms of just what it means to be a man. So yeah, here we have the Omotoso trial, and I'm going to tell you now my personal testimony. I'm going to get open and real with you guys here on YouTube in a way that I haven't done before, but I believe I'm at my journey, like in life, enough to share it with you guys and actually let that motivate anyone who's in a similar position. Now, to anyone who's in a position of leadership, anyone who calls themselves a person of God. Now, I was in that position as the chairperson of United Christians at NMU, which was all about unity and bringing really awesome things to the campus. Now, later on in the year, things got hectic. I started working at Spa. I needed to make income to get food, and I was really I relapsed, to be honest. I relapsed and I started smoking weed. And for me, I didn't believe I was able to continue sharing the vision that I was sharing with this on my conscience. I don't believe it's what God called me to. This is me, guys. This is me and where I'm coming from. I don't know what your vice is or was or whatever, but for me, it wasn't good. And so I pulled out. Like, personally, I couldn't stand it on my conscience. And I believe being a man of God, it starts with being honest with your community. Now, I'm not saying I'm a man of God. I've definitely got a long way to go, guys, most definitely. But wherever you are, I want this video to get you and to leave you knowing that what men of God aren't necessarily what the media is posting about, although I hope you know that. So yeah, I also don't want to encourage you to open up to social media to get you through your problems. Like, I'm not making this video to get me through smoking weed or anything. Actually, I believe community and real people in your life are a big part of that. For example, my vice chair in UCAN, I was able to speak to her and open up and be honest about it. To be honest, it really sucked. I really didn't want to tell her, guys, you think I'm perfect, but this is the truth. It was swag, but I had to do it. And you know what? She was so supporting. It was amazing. Now, I've got family, people in my life who I believe are placed there for a reason, as I believe you have in your life. So open up to those people if you find yourself in a similar position. Move forwards. This is hopefully giving you light to move forwards, to know that other people have done it, and wherever you are, I know that I could be speaking to one person or many people right now, but take it as some hope. Maybe share it with someone who you believe needs some hope. The fact is, I believe we need to be honest. So yeah, I'm putting a bit of my reputation on the line here. I don't know what my dad would say if he knew that I was posting this on YouTube, but I've thought about all of you and the difference that this can make, and I believe that it outweighs that. So yeah, it's a risk I'm taking, and a risk that I believe is worth it. So yeah, this is social media today, and I believe in using it for the right things. Anyways, yes, this is close to the end of the video. I'm going to be telling you a bit about the videos that I've got planned coming up. So we've got depression, it's real. HHP, it's real, guys, and I'm going to be talking about it. These are the things on my heart. Then I'm going to be talking about things I've learned from my parents, because having 4 parents, I believed I'm really privileged and fortunate and unfortunate, but I'm going to be sharing the positive 4 things that I've learned from my 4 parents, just to share with you wherever you're coming from. And lastly, I don't know what it is. What's in my bag challenge? Anyways, yes, that's the end of this video. So if you're not yet a Zam Jammer, and yeah, if you want to become a Zam Jammer, buy into this vision, then subscribe, follow me, because I plan to keep on going and seeing where this journey takes me. I'm quite excited. Subscribe, notify, like, do all the things, guys. You know the things. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Cheers, guys.